Hi everyone, my name is Paris Kaufman and I am the author of that stack of books right there. Today, I'm going to be exposing my recent search history. In typical writer fashion, I have a questionable search history. If there is an FBI agent watching my computer, they are probably highly concerned and they will be very happy to know I am a writer. I am doing writer things and I am researching writer things. So today I'm going to be typing in things such as what is and letting my search history fill the blank. To give myself a challenge, we're going to see, did I actually learn anything from these searches? And if so, what? I'll be sharing it with you. Basically, today, I am your Google. I am going to be looking up writer things and giving you my own version of writer answers, hopefully saving your questionable search history. I have my laptop, I have my blue light glasses, and most importantly, I have Google. So first search, we are going to type in what is blank and let it fill in the rest. So on April 17th, 2025, I looked up what is the First Amendment. Why? That's actually a school-related question. I'm taking a class in business law and I needed to quote the exact wording of the First Amendment, so copy and pasted that bad boy in my homework earlier today, and we got that assignment done. Writing related research for what is blank is, what is the typical bail amount for a DUI? If I'm remembering correctly, it was approximately $1,000, and it was also something along the lines of more so on your second DUI conviction. Don't ask why I needed to know that. I just did. And I needed to know a lot of other things in relation to that because, believe it or not, it is actually very hard to find out what the consequences are for certain actions your characters decide to partake in. So, what is the typical bail amount for a DUI? It kind of just depends on your state and the judge and your BAC and really just everybody's mood at the time of bail being set. But what is the most common fruit allergy? Again, disappointing results for me. Couldn't really get a good solid answer. It was a lot of people have fish allergies, shellfish in particular. A lot of people have gluten, peanuts, that type of thing. It wasn't really a straightforward, I was hoping for, most people are allergic to this. No. I'm seeing a lot of other school-related things. What is a joint venture? What is a capstone project? What rhino is at the Cleveland Zoo? That is another thing I needed to know for a book, and I don't remember what the answer was. They have an eastern black rhinoceros. If you are in the Cleveland area and you want to visit the Cleveland Zoo, you're able to see an eastern black rhino. Good to know. That kind of ends my what is. So let's move on to how do blank. That is basically my method of how do I greet a king was something I know I looked up recently. All right. How do I unsend an email in Outlook? That was because I accidentally sent a thank you email to the wrong professor. So it was customized and addressed to completely the wrong person. And I don't remember how I did it, but I did frantically get it done, and they sent me a reply saying thank you when it went to the right person, so I know we fixed it. That was terrifying, seriously. All right. I don't even know if I can say this one on YouTube. How pale do you get when you bleed out? I don't remember what the answer to that was. That was actually a January 21st, 2025 search result. I don't remember what project that was for either, but I do remember researching it for some reason and being very, very disappointed with the results. I wanted a better answer than what I received for that one, but I don't remember who it was. It was a guy. It was one of the boys, but I don't remember who. So maybe I should go and see what I was doing exactly in January. But everything else I'm seeing is related to hair. I was looking up how to take care of my hair. So moving on to can you filter comments in Word? If you are a writer, yes you can, and this is a lifesaver. For those of you who do not know, I am revamping my debut trilogy, The Magi. See that orange book right there, the green below and the blue above? That is the Magi trilogy. It is going through a revamp for about it being 3 years old now. It's almost 3 years old, the trilogy. So, doing the revamp for that, and I have almost 5,000 edits currently on the Magi's doc alone, and 25 comments. So, scrolling through the entire book for that was a pain. You can filter comments on Word. It was a lifesaver. Google it. I don't remember how to explain it offhand. You know what? Let's show you. Let's show you. So we have arrived at the Magi's revamped document. And if you go along the top bar here to where it says review, there's a little button. You're going to see the first page here. There is a little button that says, what did I click? It is right here. It says next. You click that bad boy, boom, you're at the comment, and it goes all the way down through the book. So that was a lifesaver. Here is another concerning search from January, and if you have read any of my Magi books, you probably know what character I was researching this for. How high of a ledge can you jump off of and be okay? I don't remember what the result for that was. And it's giving me general different forums that I probably read through, but that was one of the things I had to learn and take a stab. Comment down below. Who do you think I was researching that for? If you read the Magi trilogy, probably have a good guess. Another one is, can you use a staple gun on a head wound? Honestly, I feel like when I looked that up, like looking back, if that's all you have, that's all you have. You really, yeah, it's not, it says it's best for on the scalp, the abdomen, back, or extremities. So basically everything. If you're having really serious problems that you need a staple gun, honestly, and you don't have anything else, I'm not a doctor, but I think you're really kind of stuck just trying to use it. Let's look up how much blank. Nothing. Oh, no, I lied. How much blood can a human lose? I don't remember. I don't remember any of these, actually. That's kind of concerning. All right. About 1 to 2 pints. This is the upper limit for safe blood loss without significant symptoms. Good to know. 2 to 3 pints. This can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and weakness. Once we get into the 3 to 4 pint range, this can lead to shock, a life-threatening condition where the body cannot supply enough blood to vital organs. And 4 pints, I don't know how to pronounce that word. It means severe blood loss, can be fatal if not treated promptly. So 4 pints of blood. Your character can lose up to 4 pints of blood. If you've ever seen one of those weird posts that is on, I think it was some Tumblr, that's something like, oh, person breaks into store, eats 412 chicken nuggets, and passes away. Well, then the limit's 411 chicken nuggets. In this case, the limit's 4 pints of blood. Do with that information as you may, and I apologize to your characters. Really, I do. I'm sorry. You know what's really unfortunate about this? I did this video under the assumption that there would be some normal things in my search history. Instead, everything in my search history has to do with if it's physically possible for a highly unfortunate event to occur in my books. So, sorry to my characters, sorry to your characters, sorry to my readers, but sometimes what has to be done has to be done. And I promise I do look up normal things. As a writer, I will look up how do you spell, and then I'll type it until autocorrect helps me out. Usually I end up asking Siri that. Recently asked Siri how many weeks are in 3 months, which is not 12, it's actually 13.4. Very fascinating. How do you greet a king? I promise I look up normal things, but a lot of what I look up, well, sometimes you just need to know how much blood can a person lose? Unrelated. How do you handle a head wound? Unrelated to that. Can I use a staple gun on a head wound? I don't know. You'll have to look up that for yourself. I might not really be able to save your search history as much as I thought. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to check out my books that, well, as you can probably guess from my search history, have some highly unfortunate events occur, definitely let me know. In relation to one of them in particular, Unbound, the main character's birthday was Wednesday, April 16th, and through today, Friday, April 18th, there's free shipping on my book, Unbound, a Magi novel, 4 signed copies. Let me show you the cover because it's a pretty book. Here is Unbound. It is a prequel to the Magi trilogy that I mentioned I am revamping. So if you are wanting to dive into the world of the Magi and then catch up on the ride when I have the revamped version come out and the ROTM trilogy, Return of the Magi, continuing, it might be a good time to check it out while you can get free shipping on signed copies. For now, thank you for watching. Whatever time it is, morning, evening, or night, have a great day.